A common question that architecture students and interior design students ask me is, which software should I use? Should I use Sketchup? Should I use Revit? Should I use 3ds Max? Should I use Rhino? My staff told me 3ds Max is amazing, but it's a little bit complicated. Which is the best software to use? So it's not that simple to answer that question. You see, every software has advantages and disadvantages. For example, Sketchup. Sketchup is great at making simple forms, simple walls, simple doors, simple tables, simple chairs. Great software to use. Very easy, very simple, great software to use. But if you want to make roofs that are 7-sided sloping roofs or 8-sided sloping roofs, or if you want to make staircases that are spiral with railings, with glass railings and things like that, Sketchup is a little bit difficult. Revit is a lot easier at these things, and you can make it at 1/10 of the time that you would do on Sketchup. And similarly, suppose you want to make fluidic forms, suppose you want to make twisted objects, suppose you want to make Zaha type of structures, then 3ds Max and Rhino is the way to go. You should make these forms on 3ds Max on Rhino. But if you use 3ds Max and Rhino for everything, it will become really slow for you, because 3ds Max and Rhino are not great at the simple forms and at the simple walls and doors and windows that Sketchup is great at. At the same time, you would have probably realized by now, Sketchup is not really great at the complex forms that 3ds Max and Rhino are great at. So this is the point of the 9 software course. So the point here is not to learn 100% of every single software. The point here is to learn the advantages of every single software, so you are able to design whatever you want. You don't have to think about, okay, I cannot design this because I don't know where to build it. If you have a thought, if you have a concept, if you have an idea, you should be able to build it on your computer as well. So that is the point of the 9 software course.